The world may have known her by one name, but God always knew who she was. And the same thing is true for you. The world may know you by many different names, titles, roles, things, but God knows who you are. So, my question for you is, when God calls you by your name, who answers? Who shows up? Is it, I'm so and so's mom? Is it, I'm the CEO of, or I work as? Are it the roles, the responsibilities, even the titles, or even, and I hate to say this, but we all live in that place, even the lies about who you are that have been dumped on you by other people in your life. We all have that. We all have people who have told us who we are, defined us as something that we are not, for whatever situation it was for them. Sometimes it was, their own less value. Sometimes it was to reduce you so that they could feel increased. And sometimes it was just simply they didn't know enough of you to know how really and truly incredible you were and still are. It is so easy for us to allow the world to tell us who we are. I used to always tell my kids, if you don't define who you are, the world will gladly tell you. I'm so excited about this book. I have a whole script and I'm totally off of it already because I just really want to share Hadassah with you today. Many of you maybe are at least familiar with that there's a book of Esther. Some of you, and I've talked to many who are like, oh, that's one of my favorite stories. And I wanted to bring all of the love and care that is already in that book, but I also wanted to open it up for you so that you could really see Hadassah. You could really understand in like a really strong way exactly what that means. And I just really, really want to spend a little bit of time with you today, sharing that with you, celebrating with you. I'm so excited. I get to come out here quite often, actually, and bring you books from authors that I've worked with. And I love working with my authors. I absolutely do. But this one, it's kind of extra special for me because of all the books I've written, it has more of me in it than probably all of them combined. That's a big statement. I know it even as I'm saying it, just how huge that statement is. But I was actually saying this to somebody just the other day. This story for me is like letting you listen in to my prayers to God. It is me just coming out here fully alive and giving you a taste of who I am. I just really want to share me with you while we look deeply at this amazing young woman whose entire life, all of her hopes and dreams are stolen from her, but her identity never was. There is so many cool things in this. I could go on and on forever. Really, this could be one of the longest lives I've ever done, but I'm still going to try to keep it in the 5 to 7 minute mark. And I want to ask you, what defines who you are? Is it your roles, your titles, your successes? All too often, all of us, it can be our failures. Or is there something greater than that? Do you know the name God calls you by? The word Hadassah only appears once in the entirety of the Bible. It says in Esther chapter 2, Mordecai took as his daughter, not some adoptee, not somebody that he just raised, as his daughter, Hadassah, who is also known as Esther. The book's called Esther. In the rest of the book, she's referred to only ever as Esther. But Esther was a mask. Hadassah is the name that she always was and who she always remained be. And my encouragement to you today is know your name. Know who you really, truly are. And live and be that person. Don't ever allow anybody else in the world to do that. Here's my question for you. I'd love to ask you today. What labels have people put on you that you slowly started believing? And if you could answer to just one name, what would that name be? Again, I'll ask you. When God calls your name, who answers? The links are in the thing. You can get Hadassah today for free on Amazon. I would love for every single one of you to get it. Thank you for doing that. If you loved the book and you really enjoyed it, feel free to leave me a review. I'm so excited, so glad to share this with you today. Thanks for joining, for just kind of sitting by the fire with me for a few minutes while I kind of glow a little bit with excitement. I hope it helps you feel a little bit like you're at home too. And until we're together again next time, know that I'm here, that I'm pulling for you. And have an amazingly great week.